Hey guys, welcome back. This video I'm going to demonstrate gesture mode and just how well some of these functions currently work. It may be that the sun is pretty bright here. We have a lot of high wind, especially through the backyard here, so it's not as stable a flight as you would expect. And I'm at 3/4 battery, so we should be able to do most of this. Hopefully the wind doesn't interfere with our plans much. So let's start off with palm launch. I see a lot of people, they'll go for the launch, and as soon as it starts going, they drop their hand out of the air real quick, and the drone almost falls and then has to struggle to get back up to where it is. You don't have to do that. Just let it rise off your hand. It will figure it out. Just keep your hand where it is until it's gone. That also reduces the risk of you dropping it prematurely and turning it over, it landing on the ground, breaking something. Just let it do its own thing. So I'll show you that real quick. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Alright. Now in this case, don't have the sun to your back because it gets a glare on the screen. It makes it hard to identify you. Always have the sun facing at you with the back of the drone to the sun, if you can help it. So here's how to palm launch without dropping the drone first. Let me let the wind die down just a second here. That's pretty stiff. I think we're about to get a storm tonight, so hopefully I can get some of this recording in. Alright, so double tap the back, let it scan for your face, and let it take off. There we go. Now let it go up. See? You don't need to do anything. So there's two types of palm control that I know of. One is open palm, the other is closed fist. Here's open palm. Okay, lights turn green. Moving around. Okay. Other type is closed fist. Okay. They both work. Depends on your preference. So let's start a video record. That's one arm up, out, and to the right at 45. Or left, I guess. I haven't tried left. I'm a righty. So you do this. Okay. Notice the lights blinking. They blink fast. And the lights are off. I'm now recording a video. So that worked pretty well. First time. Alright, so let's stop the video. Okay, notice the red light's back on. That means the recording is stopped. Next thing, let's take a selfie. Here's the gesture. Now with this, the key is not this. It's the elbows. They go out and you form a box. Not out, but try to get as close to a box and in front of your face. So it goes like this. This is the one that takes a little bit of work. And I'm kind of facing in the sun, so there may be a glare on the sensor, but let me try again. Alright, let me rotate it around real quick. Okay, now let's try that again. Nothing here. Now let's try sending it away and take a selfie while it's out. As far as I know, you can only start recording a video when it's within 6 feet. So if we send it out with the wave gesture and then take a selfie, it should work. Now you probably won't be able to see the lights on the drone, but I'll tell you what's going on. So to send out is not this. It's this and a smooth wave back and forth, almost horizontal. Watch. So you don't get anything with this. Nothing happens. Watch this. Okay, out the way it goes. Now we take a selfie. So it's in active track, so it should be following me. go. If you can see the lights or not, they blinked red slow, faster red blink, and then it takes a picture. So it's about a 3-second countdown. So that's how you take photos when it's far away. We'll try the video here and see if it works when it's out like that. No, and it shouldn't work because you're more than 6 feet out. I know, that's kind of stupid, but the idea would be that you start recording when it's close, and then send it away, do your stuff, bring it back, and then finish the recording. Okay, I guess they really should work on that a little bit, but that's how it is. So next would be beckon. Since we're already in active track, it'll follow me around the yard, but for the purposes of getting the camera to stay focused on me, I'm going to leave it here. Next, we're going to call it back to me. Okay. Just like that. And all you're doing is you're putting your arms out like this. There's no specific half minute 45 or anything, just put your arms up and it'll see the pattern. So from here, palm land is actually pretty easy. Thing is, you don't want to have the gimbal when it's coming down rest on your hands. I mean, it's not going to hurt it. It has a little bit of play in it, but try not to if you can help it. So I'm going to bring this closer and do a palm land so you can see it. Okay. So here's how we do a palm land. Just like that. If you notice, I don't know if you can see that well, the gimbal is not touching my palm. I'm actually resting on 2 points on my middle finger here and 2 points on my palm with the 4 rubber pieces underneath. I'm not actually resting on the sensors on the bottom or the gimbal itself. So basically, that is how you do gesture control. And it brought me down to just a little over 25% battery. Not bad. I haven't had a lot of time to test out the full effects of, say, active track, and see if I can track different types of objects. Some people have reported that gesture mode works better depending on what you're wearing, what color, whether or not you're in a group of people, what type of background is behind you. A lot of factors are in there. Now, I will point out that you saw how well this worked. Well, guess what? On the front, you'll notice that I still have my protective stickers both over the gimbal and the sensor in the front. And I've got a little bit of fingerprint on it, but that's when I just was holding it just now. But it still worked. Can you imagine how much easier it would be, how much better it would work if I took those stickers off and it didn't have an obstacle in the way that it had to look through? So, more things that I have to work on. Let's turn this off. Okay. So, it's really not bad. It's a little janky when you're trying to move left and right, up and down with palm control. It seems to be a little jerky, and it has a decent amount of lag when you go move to the side before it realizes that's the direction you're moving. And you can't move too fast or it loses you. So I also had a problem with active track. For me, if you're walking too fast and you walk under the drone, almost straight for it, faster than it can back up, then you're immediately out of frame and it loses you and it just stops. Now, just walking back into frame doesn't help. You have to either put your arms back up in a Y shape, like this, and that starts active track again as long as you're within its camera view. So get back in where you think the front is, stand back probably 10-15 feet, and make the Y shape, and you'll start active track again. The light should turn green, and it should follow you around. And of course, in order to bring it back, that same gesture is beckon, which is hold your arms out for 2 seconds, and it will descend and then come back in toward you. So that's really about all there is for gesture mode. It's actually pretty straightforward. Here in the coming weeks, I'm going to find some friends and I'm going to have them try out gesture mode and see how well they do with it. Just see how user-friendly it is for even those that have never flown before. So I will see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, share, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a review on a specific function or not. Maybe an accessory if I have one, or I can get one. And I will see you guys in the next video.